Hey! Hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome back to the Gamertron show, and DICE, what the hell is this? I know the developers over at DICE are never gonna see this video, but in the off, slight, molecule-sized chance that they somehow come across this, DICE, what are you guys doing? I don't want to be another asshole on the internet making a video bitching about a video game. But I actually care about your game. I care about your work. I care about Star Wars Battlefront 2. I know you guys love and care about Star Wars. You have a passion for Star Wars. I see it in the game. I felt it when playing the game. And you guys put in genuine effort to turn this ship around after the microtransactions loot box controversy. Is Star Wars Battlefront 2 a better game right now than it was at launch? Absolutely. But these cosmetics, man, these cosmetics are of poor quality. They're not worth the asking price in in-game currency or real-world money. How did these get greenlit? How is it that indie developers, free-to-play game developers with far less resources and experience at their disposal under their belt are able to push out cosmetics for their games of greater quantity and quality? DICE, you guys have been using the Frostbite engine for almost, if not over, a decade. And this is Star Wars. This is the Star Wars license you have access to. The options and possibilities for cosmetics for these characters in your game is almost limitless. And yet this is what makes it into the game. Now, I know what some people in the comment section are going to say, oh, it's EA's fault, it's EA's fault, you're being too hard on DICE. This isn't DICE's fault, this is EA's fault. Blame it all on EA. Guys, EA, the publisher, are not the ones that developed these cosmetics. That falls on the developers, DICE. And again, to reiterate, other developers with less experience and less resources at their disposal are pumping out more cosmetics of objective quality for their games. I mean, look at some of these skins, man. Armband Chewbacca, hooded Yoda, the copy-pasted head swaps for both the Rebel and Resistance factions, and of course, all these low-effort paint job reskins for the clone troopers. DICE, your modding community for the game, are creating better cosmetic skins for your community for free! DICE, you have first-hand access to all the tools and assets. How are the modders making better cosmetics than you? Now, looking at the Star Wars Battlefront 2 roadmap, on the surface, this looks pretty good, right? But once you start to think about it, doesn't make any sense. At least specifically when it comes to the cosmetic appearances. So DICE, with all your clone trooper skins so far, they've just been low-effort paint jobs. So why in the hell do we have to wait until 2019 to get the Coruscant Guard appearances and the 501st Legion appearances? They're literally just blue stripes and red stripes. Hell, the Coruscant Guard barely look any different to the default appearances. And again, the 501st is literally just going to be the same skins we already have in the game, just replace the red with blue. Why in the hell would this take until 2019 to get put into the game? It doesn't make any sense. Why is it taking months and months for these low-effort paint jobs? What is actually stopping you from releasing them right now? Don't misunderstand me. I'm excited for and I appreciate the upcoming General Grievous, the game improvements, the new Geonosis map, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Count Dooku. I'm excited and I appreciate the work being done in those regards. And while again, I admit the progression system has been improved since launch. The removal of star cards from loot boxes, huge step in the right direction. Now we actually have XP and level ups. That part of the progression system is fine. But since the progression system rework, there is barely anything to spend credits on, or worth spending your credits on. The only cosmetic skin appearances that I would argue are of indeed objective quality are all of Princess Leia's skins. But once you get all of Princess Leia's skins, there's barely anything worth spending credits on. The Star Wars Battlefront 2 community is literally just buying these skins with credits, spending their credits because there's nothing else to spend credits on. Your players, your community shouldn't feel like spending credits just for the sake of spending credits because they have all these credits, but nothing they want to spend them on. We should want to accumulate credits in your game because there are cosmetic items in your game that are worthwhile, that are of quality, that are desirable. Just about every other video game, whether it's free-to-play, middle market, indie, other AAAs, they're all kicking your ass in terms of desirable cosmetics. But that shouldn't be the case. Your DICE, you have the Frostbite engine. You have access to the Star Wars license. This doesn't make any sense. And your next upcoming game right now, Battlefield 5, you've touted its progression system being all about cosmetics and customizing your character. How can you possibly hope to have a cosmetic progression system in a World War II video game when you can barely handle a cosmetic progression system in a Star Wars game? You guys can do better. I know you can do better. I should point out, however, that it's not the end of the world that Star Wars Battlefront 2 doesn't have good cosmetics. I still like the game, I still enjoy playing the game. It still has its objective qualities, and it has objectively been improved since launch. I can't take that away from you, DICE, I'm not trying to. But if you're gonna do a cosmetic progression system in your video game, commit or don't bother. Because right now, the cosmetics in Star Wars Battlefront 2 and their poor quality make you look silly. Anyways, that's been a video. See you guys later.